And welcome to the IELTS speaking examination. Could you please introduce yourself for me?
Well, Tom's my name, and I'm currently studying as a student at Singapore High School. My hobbies is raising fish and collecting stamp. Yeah, that's something wrong.
Very good. Alright, so now in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. The topic we will talk about is weekends. So, how do you usually spend your weekends?
Well, I usually to start my weekend day. The first thing I do is clean up myself, get a bit of workout, and have a breakfast, and um, maybe go out or go to the park to get some fresh air. That's how I start my day with a full energy.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, which is your favorite part of the weekend?
What part?
Yeah.
Like afternoon, morning.
Morning, afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
To me, evening is in my favorite part of the day of the weekend because it gives me the romantic mood. I can go out, I can hang out with my friend to the cafe. It's really fun.
Okay, great. Okay, so do you think your weekends are long enough?
I think it's enough to me because I didn't want to stay at home for too long. I because I will miss my friend. I love the time when I'm going to school or doing my work. It's a lot better than staying at home.
Great. Okay, and the last question. How important do you think it is to have free time at the weekends?
Well, I think you may have free time because you need to solve your personal problems, mm, and I will relax after a full day occupied with work. Mm. And also it will boost, no, it will elevate my mood as well.
Okay, very good. Alright, so let's move on to part 2 now. So I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, great. So here's your topic and you have pen and paper already. Alright, I'm just going to start the timer. Okay, so you've had 1 minute for planning time. So when you're ready, you can start talking.
Start.
Yep.
Last weekend, I had a discussion with my brothers about some skincare topics that I scared to buy some products that I really confused about. I was talking with him on uh, which to compare which one was better, and at the end he gave me some advice and knowledge based on his skill, so I finally can choose my correct skincare product. And also I was talking to him to lend him some money to buy my favorite shirt. And it was uh, I enjoyed this discussion so much because it was really informative and it helped me to solve my confusion and I can lend my money successfully. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Alright, so let's move on to part 3 now. So we've been talking about an interesting discussion you had about how you spend your money, and now I'd like to ask you some questions related to this. So the first topic we'll talk about is money and young people. First question. Why do some parents give their children money to spend every week?
Because I think their children want to express themselves. They want like if father have they didn't want to have to, so they ask the parent to give them money every weekend so they can freely spend it to buy maybe their favorite things. Yeah.
Okay, so do you agree that schools should teach children how to manage money?
Yes, I think the school should teach children how to manage their finance because it's really important. You cannot just spend your money wastely. It's a waste. It will lead to when you encounter a hard time, you don't have the money to solve that problem. It's really annoying.
Okay. So do you think it is a good idea for students to earn money while studying?
What can you repeat?
Do you think it is a good idea for students to earn money while studying?
I think yes, because it can help the student. Um, it can lift their mood and like they have a broad like an aim. They will they will try their best to study because of the money. So I think yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the next topic, which will be money and society. So, do you think it is true that in today's society, money cannot buy happiness?
I think it's true because I've heard that some rich people come from rich family and they didn't happy because of their family. Their parent just occupied with work and do not care about the family, so they don't receive the care from their parent. This man cannot gain the happiness.
Okay, and the next question. What disadvantages are there in a society where the gap between rich and poor is very large?
Can you repeat please?
So, what disadvantages are there in a society where the gap between rich and poor is very large?
If the gap between the poor and the rich is too much, then This one is so hard.
It's okay, you can take a moment to think about it.
If the gap between the poor and the rich is large, the poor will get much poorer and the rich will get richer even if they get enough. So we will create even a big gap and make the living condition of the poor maybe really bad.
Alright, let's move on to the last question then. So, do you think richer countries have a responsibility to help poor countries?
I think yes, because like every country in the world have as countries in Africa, because countries in Africa is poor and their people don't have enough food or resources to consistent their life. So it's really important to have the poor country to rise their economies and have people to have better living conditions.
Very good. Well, thanks for your time today, Tom, and good job on your test.
Thank you.